Welcome to the Elevate Media Podcast with your host, Chris Anderson. In this show, Chris and his guests will share their knowledge and experience on how to go from zero to successful entrepreneur. They have built their businesses from scratch and are now ready to give back to those who are just starting. Let's get ready to learn, grow, and elevate our businesses. And now, your host, Chris Anderson.
Welcome back to another recording of the Elevate Media Podcast. I'm Chris Anderson, your host. Today, I want to share 3 ways that you can make your life terrible. All right, so we're going to dive into 3 ways to make your life terrible and what to do instead. So sometimes, we get a rut, we get, negative, we get downtrodden, whatever it is, we don't have to stay there. All right, and if you think your life's terrible, you might be doing these 3 things, and I'm going to share with you what you can do to switch out of that to get your life being not so terrible. So, you ready? Let's jump into it. The first way we make our lives terrible, and that is comparing ourselves to others. You might have heard it. Don't compare your chapter 1 to their chapter 10. The grass is not always green on the other side. It's greener where you water it. So stop comparing yourself to someone else. We see so many social media influencers, people out there who are successful, who look it at least on the outside, but we don't know what's going on in the inside. We don't know what truly is going on. Maybe they're miserable. Maybe they're faking it so much that they're destroying everything. Maybe they're just lying at the end of the day. So don't compare yourself to someone else. You want to focus on where you're at, and where you're at is where you're meant to be. I would love to, be making multi-millions of dollars. That's just not where I'm at right now, and that's okay. I'm here. I'm in this moment, and that's where I'm supposed to be. Because there's something I still need to learn. There's something still I need to go through to prepare me to get to that next level. So this moment right here, whether you're just starting out, you're not making any income, or maybe you're making 5, 10, 20K a month, whatever it is, don't compare yourself to someone doing more and be discouraged of yourself, to get down on yourself, because you're right where you need to be. And guess what? They were probably pretty close to where you are, which is what got them to where they are now. So you're right where you need to be, which is going to get you to where you want to go. But if you focus on where you want to go and get all negative about it, why am I not there yet? How long is this going to take? You're focusing on the wrong thing. And you're missing what's in the moment that's needed to get you to that place. So stop comparing yourself to someone else, even if it's yourself where you're trying to get to. Okay? Maybe that's the comparison. Maybe you're saying, oh, I see myself. I know where I'm going. I'm not there yet. Stop comparing yourself to you, because you're not there yet. You're right here in this moment, and you're right where you need to be. So enjoy this moment. Take it in. Learn from it. Accept it, because it is what it is. And that's all we have. And if you can do that, that's one way to make your life less terrible. And then the second one that ties kind of closely into that is focusing on what you don't have. Continually focus on what we don't have. Oh, I don't have enough money. I don't have a soulmate. I don't have kids. I don't have 6-pack abs. I don't have a Lamborghini. I don't have a private jet. Whatever it is, if we focus on what we don't have, all we're going to get is negative, because that's all we're focusing on. It's negative. The don't. In turn, focus on gratitude. Focus on what you do have. Be grateful for what you do have, because you have it better than a lot of other people probably. Most likely. If you can see it in that way. So focus on what you do have, be grateful for it. Even if it's a hard time, that's a lesson you can learn. That's something you can use to get better, to grow from, to help someone else with. So if you can focus on what you do have and be thankful for that, be grateful for that, that's going to shift your perspective. That's going to change your mindset. And that's going to help you get into that abundance or that growth or that healing or that expansive place in life. So stop focusing on what you don't have and be grateful for what you do have. Because you woke up, some people didn't. And that's the greatest, but the simplest thing you can think of and be grateful. And then the third thing that's making your life terrible is that you're trying to avoid all discomfort. We've gotten to be a society that we try to avoid all discomfort. You can name it whatever you want. You can name it laziness. You can name it efficient. You can name it smart. You can name it whatever it is, but trying to avoid all discomfort actually hurts you. Because Discomfort's the only way to get stronger. Discomfort's the only way to learn and grow and succeed. All those things, those positive things, getting six-pack abs, getting more money, having a great relationship, getting a Lamborghini, traveling the world, having kids, all of that comes with discomfort in some form or fashion. So if we avoided all discomfort, there could be no good outcomes. So if you avoid all discomfort, the easiest one is fitness. You avoid all discomfort, that's just sitting on the couch, right? But if you just sit on the couch all the time, your health's going to go bad. You're going to get sick. You're going to get disease. You're going to get ailments that's going to cost you and cause you to have discomfort in a greater scale. I'd rather have discomfort of, my muscles growing and, that pain of cardio running in your lungs for a little bit than the pain and discomfort of being unhealthy, because we take for granted our health until we don't have it, right? I had food poisoning over the weekend. And man, it's just another reminder, like, I'm so grateful that I'm healthy most of the time, because being out like this is terrible. So yeah, you almost pick your discomfort. Because if you don't grow, if you don't continue to take care of your health, and you don't take care of your relationships, by going through that discomfort, then you're going to have the discomfort of poor health, poor relationships or no relationships, of no money, no income, no job, because you avoided all the other discomfort that led to good things. So you might think you're avoiding discomfort, but you're truly just causing you to have a different kind of discomfort. Everything is hard. Strong marriage is hard. Being single is hard. Building a business is hard. Being broke is hard. Being healthy is hard. Being unhealthy is hard. In just a different view, in a different way. So you have to pick your hard. So that's the third way that you're making your life terrible, is you're avoiding all discomfort, which is actually causing you to have negative discomfort. So these three things, I hope you can think on them. I hope it kind of resonated with you some, and help you maybe shift some things in your thinking so you can improve your mindset, improve your life, and get out of that, tailspin of negativity. Again, keep going out there, continue to elevate your life, elevate your brand, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you for listening to the Elevate Media Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. See you in the next episode.